Hi everybody, it's new product time, and so today we're looking at the visionary Freebird 8x42 ED, also available in a 10x42. And before we get on to the all-important optics, believe me, you're going to want to know how good these are. These are exceptional. But first of all, we'll just take a look around them, and at 753 grams, you know me, I'm not going to say they're heavy. They are well built, and believe me, these are very well built. Even got, how cool is this? It's got an alloy focus wheel, and when I first turned it, I thought, oh, it's slipping here because that's not moving. But this centre part here is separate to the cover there. How cool is that? Is it a gimmick? I don't know. It just oozes quality. There's no tight or slack spots there at all. Really, really nice focus. But the thing that stood out for me straight away is, are these one of the best handling 42mm binoculars I've used so far? They are slightly shorter in length compared to some, and they balance really, really nicely in the hands. And other manufacturers, take note, these curved binocular strap lugs here, you hardly notice your inside of your hand is touching them. They are so comfortable to use, and I wish all were like that. Yeah, absolutely outstanding handling, really good build quality. Just test this 1-2 clicks out, and I know in advance these are not going to budge. Really, really nice build quality. And so, what about the all-important optics? Well, first of all, just a quick run through the specs. So you got fully multi-coated optics, ED glass, BAK4 prisms, dielectric coated, 131 meters at 1000 field of view, and 18mm eye relief, so plenty there for spectacle wearers. And I mentioned in the first part the focus wheel. With these, this set that I tested, I could focus down to 1.4 meters, which is pretty incredible. And with the 10x, I could go down to 1.3 meters. And so if you like looking at your bugs and butterflies, or if something literally crawls through the foliage in front of your feet, there's a good chance you'll be able to focus with these. And so, specifications to one side, what are these like to look through? Well, the view is pretty exceptional. Now, these are in the give or take £300 range, so there is some pretty stiff competition. And I did actually test these against a set that we've sold in this sort of price bracket, and with, on paper, very similar specifications. These gave a brighter image, better contrast and sharper. And so, yeah, I said it was well worth waiting for. These, the view through these is exceptional. They're ED glass, they're not apochromatic, and so away from that sweet spot, there is a little chromatic aberration or colour fringing evident, but to be honest, away from the centre, unless you get something like the Hawk Appos, the ones that we sell, then yeah, you will get that. And so yeah, it's well up there with others in this price range. And even though it doesn't have maybe 140 meters at 1000, same as some of the rivals like the EDX, the edge of field sharpness is very good for these. Through these, it does fall off a little, but it certainly doesn't drop off a cliff, and so you do get a very nice clear view from edge to edge, and there is very minimal pincushion distortion. Not that that's an issue to most people. And so, summing up, in this price range, you do get exceptional optics, easy to use, and so if you're picking up a set for the first time, it'll be difficult to go wrong with these. Right, I'm doing all the sales pitches here, but as always, I try to think of any downsides to these, and I was actually struggling, and maybe, but my word, this is being very, very picky. That centre sweet spot where there's no chromatic aberration is a little bit narrower than some, but boy, you know, 99% of people are not going to notice that. 99% of people are not going to notice any chromatic aberration. I can, but then that is looking at subjects with very, very heavily very heavily backlit, and I was just looking at some birds in the trees heavily backlit, and there was nice and sharp in the centre. And so that's a quick look at the visionary Freebird ED 8x42. I would say very good value for money for a set in this price range, and link to buy in the description. As always, you are supporting our channel by doing so. I hope this helps, and I shall see you next time.